So we're gonna go for a little bit of a stroll around Layton. Is Nightbot not working again, Kyla? I saw you tried to do the rules command and he didn't work. I literally, I made him leave and rejoin and everything. Maybe he just doesn't like us anymore. Maybe he moved on to greener pastures. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody's Monday going? Playing Layton right now, and I just had notification saying you're live when I was ready to join. Good. Yeah, I didn't really have a specific plan today, and I thought it would be nice to run around Layton. I still want to get a diamond moose. Diamond rabbits would be nice. I was gonna do Hirschfelden for those rabbits, but I'm just not a huge fan of them, to be honest. So I thought we'd just come here. We're gonna look for elk and blacktail for about an hour, and then the second half of the stream, we're gonna actually go and look for new whitetail zones. Because I saw Scarecrow stream, he was finding them everywhere. He had a whitetail zone at this lake, which I haven't had in a long time, and yeah, I just want to go to some of the spots and see if we have whitetail there. And I mean, who knows? I've shot whitetail here and there, but I haven't done much since June with a great one. Oh my goodness. That was some speedy chat for a second. Kind of slowed down to reasonably normal amounts. Okay, now it's going fast again. I see a lot of you guys saying congrats on 200k. I don't think I'll be able to thank everybody individually, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. And Gabriel, thanks for the super chat. How's it going, man? Just got my first whitetail in real life last week. A huge 8-point. Nice, man. If you're in Discord, and if you haven't already, make sure you post that in the IRL hunting section. It's kind of this time of year where it gets used and everybody's in there looking at all the big males. Just killed an albino diamond moose, did you really? Diamond moose are quite rare. If you got an albino diamond, while they're sort of broken like this, that's awesome, man. Need to do a whitetail hunt. The second half of this stream will be such things. Man, I was so hoping that was going to be like a pack of coyotes, all those tracks there. Can you get more than one great one? You can. It's like anything else. You know, maybe because I have two of them, we can compare it this way. It's almost like say a rare diamond whitetail. Probably you're only ever going to get one, but you could get really lucky and get two, and I had that with the Great One grind. I've got an albino and a piebald diamond. It's extremely rare, but it's just it's a rare spawn that if the numbers line up, you could get a bunch. You could get 2 in 1 herd if you got extremely, unbelievably lucky. Is that Tathan? Am I saying that right? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but thanks so much for the super chat and the congrats message. I appreciate you. Why is Nightbot not working? I made him leave and rejoin and everything. I don't understand. Kyla's actually going to do something right now. I don't know what that means, but okay. Bot dead. I'm going to have to get another bot. 2 streams in a row, he's just nah. Not showing up. Don't get paid enough for this. And he just left. Well, there you go. Got a Discord link copied, I assume. That'll be one way of potentially working around this. How's that a 3? What? Excuse me, what? Sir? You are not a 3. I refuse to believe that. There's no way. Brought the muzzleloader just for a little added fun. 237 to 295. I'm supposed to believe that's a 3? No. I ain't buying it. Jessup, thanks for the super chat and the congrats message as well. Really appreciate you. Nightbot committed to self-delete us. He just wasn't about it anymore, you know? Got close to 200k, he's like, nah. Work here's done. Going on to greener pastures. I really don't know what the deal is with that. I figured... that was very crisp and clear. I figured, making him leave the channel and rejoin would fix it. Guess he's just done. Gabriel, thank you again. My biggest buck in real life? The one I got last year. It's on the channel. You can check out that video. What time does Blue Wildebeest? I'm guessing you're going to ask for drink time. I want to say it's 22, 2300, maybe midnight. Somewhere around midnight they start drinking. Paul, thanks for the super chat as well. I always appreciate the support. I know, G-Man, it's way too fast for me to keep up with. I literally, like, I'm looking over, trying my best to find the messages, but it's literally just like, pick a short message that I can read before it flies off my screen. What's up, Billy? Where should I hunt fallow? I would go, personally, like, the fields have been treating me quite well. Like, running around early in the morning over there on Hirsch and looking for rabbits. Going through the fields, I've seen a lot of, like, pretty good sized fallow. So you could do that. They often feed, like, out there in the open fields. Or if you want to hunt their drink time, there's a river that runs, like, right through the middle of the map. It goes east to west. I would definitely check that area out. That area is really good. And Paul becoming a channel member as well. Thank you so much, dude. I don't know if you know, but you can join the Discord and link up your YouTube over there and get the member role. You gonna tell me that's a level 3? Nah. But I will send that off somewhere for more evidence of me being broken. Anyway, yeah, make sure you do that, Paul. Join the Discord, link that up, and take advantage of all the stuff that comes along with it. You help a lot with the game. Well, I'm glad to hear it, dude. How do you spawn more rares? It's not really... You know, it's random like everything else. It's not... There's nothing you can do specifically other than, like, shoot a lot of animals. Because the more animals you shoot, the more respawns are going to happen. I guess technically that's upping your odds, but it's not increasing any individual animal's chances of being a rare, if that makes sense. I think before that goes away, there was another channel member whose name just flew off the screen. It was Layton, actually. Thank you so much for becoming a member, and once again, I'm sure you probably just heard me saying it, but make sure you join the Discord, link up your YouTube over there to get the member role, and take advantage of all the good stuff that comes along with that. But enjoy the emojis and everything in chat as well, guys. We got Landon and Aiden with the super chats. Really excited for the stream today. I got an albino moose. Nice. I would like to have an albino moose, so maybe we can get such lucks. And just killed my first diamond, finally at level 35. It was a duck. Which kind of duck? I've actually been thinking I need a couple more of a couple of species for diamond ducks. Those are both decent. Can we... I didn't even hit the first one. Ah! That was bad. That was real bad. Yikes. Should have had that. Anyway. Did that... Oh. I thought we were far enough that the elk wouldn't spook. Guess that's just gonna be... big fail. Gabriel, thanks again. What's your favorite diamond besides the great one? I mean, the piebald diamond whitetail. The only reason it's my favorite over the albino diamond whitetail is the piebald was a level 3. The albino was a level 2. But, yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. Sounds good, G. Vector? Did I see a vector? Is that what I seen? It is. With the most hot YouTube name of 2020. What's going on, man? Got a 2 moose and I had a 5 rack? That sounds all kinds of broke. What's up, Pelicans? Still love your name. How you doing? I'm bored just shooting geese. Nice. Holy, a scarecrow. Everybody's in here right now. Gotta keep up with everything. But yeah, I'm doing good, Pelicans. I was gonna maybe do geese for a video while I'm rifle hunting. I'm gonna try to prep some stuff because the last couple of years, what I've done is like basically like get home from hunting, record my video, edit everything. Like I'm up till 1 in the morning, then waking up at 5 to go rifle hunting the next day. So I'm gonna try to not do that this year, and a goose hunt might be a good way to get a quick video prepped. But what's going on, Scarecrow? I did not shoot such things as a 200 rabbit. In fact, I just failed on a 2 rabbit, if that counts. I had to start the game over because my average was crap. Your average? Average what? I'm not sure I'm fully understanding what's happening here. So I don't think we're going to go a whole lot further than this. Up this river. Because this is where... It was on Twitch. But we killed the diamond blacktail. And I haven't done a whole lot here since then, so I think we're just going to keep going to other areas that we don't go to as much. And just try to see what's there, shoot stuff for respawns. Like I said, I want to do kind of half and half. Get some elk and blacktail in here early and then switch to whitetail. Best gun overall in your opinion? I mean, the 7mm, just because like of how many species it can cover as far as the weapon class and the, what's it called? Proper ammo harvest check. Basically it passes that for a lot of animals. And it's also just extremely powerful. Like, it is, especially because it's a base game weapon, you don't have to get it in a DLC. In my mind, it's the best. Kyla can't keep up. I know. I'm literally wondering about, like, slow mode. We'll get another bot, though, if Nightbot's gonna just hate us like this for future streams. Thank you, Can't Hit Nothing. I really appreciate that, man. We got David and Landon dropping more super chats. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the support. Going hunting later, and there's an 11 point we've been looking at. Can the legend wish me some luck? If it's for an 11 point, then yes, you can have all the lucks. Thought that was a bigger buck than it is. Honestly, someday I'd love to crack into like double digits points. I always end up with like 9s, basically. But yeah, good luck, man. Hope you get them. Check all these duckies real quick. Nothing special. Let's get that 4 then, wherever he was. You should be sleeping. Go to sleep then. Get you all the naps. Naps are important to recovery. What's your favorite sight for the 270? I run with the Argus on pretty much everything I can. I just prefer the added zoom. Like for longer shots and maybe for making precise shots. That 8 to 16 power magnification in my mind is like super key. We got Date in here with the super chat. Thank you, man. Should do another collab with GD33. That could happen. You never know. Hi. What the heck are you doing out there? That's going to be a really tough shot with the 243. That's an absolute guess. Ooh. We got it. Works out well when you can see the outline just long enough. I have an Arizona elk hunt this Friday. Dude, that's like a dream of mine to get to do someday. Is that a rifle hunt? Probably this time of year it would be. The Argus? Yes. Are you gonna hate on my optics decision? Does the scope count as an optic? I don't think it does. It's fine. It's close enough. Gabriel, thank you again, man. Do you prefer this or the Hunter Classic? I mean, if I have to choose, probably this, but I don't like to compare them. I find them to be so different. Like, I guess they probably are in competition for each other because they're probably the two like best open world hunting games out there. But yeah, they're so different in my mind that they don't fit exactly into the same niche, maybe is a way of saying it. What's up, bottom boy? Sitting in the blind with 2 does about 15 yards away. Run! Where? What's going on here? It's an optic? You're an optic. Wow. Thank you. Kyla's like, no. Come back. The best map overall? I mean, that depends on personal preference in my mind. Like, for me, I think it's Layton. Double lung, pretty much perfect. Got the drop a little bit far back, but kind of center, up and down in the lungs. That worked well. Maybe some coyote respawns for future times when we're out here looking for stuff. Couple of not so impressive elk, but I want to say that's a herd that I don't often see. Got a new zone. Did you know the great ones have different racks? Yeah, there was a point where in the Hunter official Discord, somebody, like, however they did it, they hacked the game and managed to spawn in like a bunch of great ones, and they posted pictures of all the racks. I don't know if somebody like still has screenshots of those, but yeah, they were all posted at some point. Hyperion's the best for follow-up shot scope at least. Argus is nice for 300 plus shots in my mind. See, the thing is, or not my mind, opinion, whatever, same thing. I was gonna bring the Hyperion today because I'm probably gonna do some whitetail grinding based on what I saw on your stream actually. And I was like, well, I'll probably bring the Hyperion for follow-ups, but I tried that once when I was doing the whitetail grind, and I just felt like I wasn't as good. I'm so used to, like, dealing with the Argus and the zoom of it. I'm just better with it at this point, so just, I think I'm stuck with it. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Meredith, thanks so much for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. Where am I hunting at right now? Right now we're going north a little bit here through Chopeka. We're not going to go too far, but I usually get like a zone or two for bull elk up this way. Another coyote zone too. Need to make sure it's the common rare coyotes are the coolest. Oh, nice, Scarecrow. I didn't know you had them. I mean, I don't really know that I even want to, like... I'm not sure where I'm at in my mind for that. Maybe it's best that those that don't know just don't know. It's more of a surprise, because quite honestly, I remember 3, and I think there were more than 3. So, maybe it's best for me to not know either. Because the great one that I got, like... I did, like, that was the rack we'd all seen before, so I sort of knew what to look for. The other racks, and especially not knowing what some of them are, it would be really cool to be surprised. We got Gabriel and Landon both coming in with super chats again. Thank you, guys. My favorite Christmas movie? Oh, goodness. I'm not, as is well known, I'm not much of a movie person, so... I don't know if I have a favorite, necessarily. We used to... There's like a tradition which happened because of like severe snow, I want to say when I was either 1 or 2 years old. We still watch like the old... Whatever, it's not like claymation, but like the oldest Rudolph movie. We watched that every year because like there was a day where it was like super snowy and they wanted my dad to come into work and he just stayed home and watched that with me when I was like I said, 1 or 2 years old. So, we still do that every year, and that's like the only Christmas movie I consistently watch. Anyway, my grandpa hunts in New Mexico for... I feel like I'm not understanding something here, but that's fine. With his 340 Weatherby for elk, maybe? He had a long shot on a bull, and the female put her head up, and he blew it right off. Oh wait, he hit the bull like in front of the... Or he hit the cow in front of the bull? Don't mind me as I struggle extremely hard to understand what's happening, but I think that's what's going on there. Date as well. Thank you, man. Have you heard about new map in New Zealand? Also, I'm getting ready to go deer hunting. Oh, nice. I'd be doing that about this time, too, if it was currently deer season, so good luck, man. I've heard as much as you guys have, and probably less. I've really not followed it that closely. Just been preoccupied with other things. Tips for hunting red fox with a bow. I assume you're on that mission. If you don't have the collar, I would wait until you get the collar. If you do have it, you should be able to call them in. They're like... If you can get fully hidden somewhere in brush, they're not that bad. I guess. We'll shoot a duck. Wasn't even sure. Or miss a duck. Hit the wrong duck. There we go. I wanted to look for elk and blacktail, but I guess that works too. Carter, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. I'm good, dude. What are you thankful for? And have a great Thanksgiving. You too, man. What am I thankful for? I don't know. I mean, I feel like the necessary answer given everything that's gone on around the channel at this point is you guys and the community, because it is, like I said several times, absolutely humbling for the channel to have reached this point. So that's kind of one of the main ones on my mind lately. Holy super chats, guys. We got Beast with the super chat. Are you going hunting on Thanksgiving? Unless plans change, I am going to be going for turkey. Deer season opens 2 days after that, but there's a 2-day fall turkey season. There's that one gobbler. I got him on film a couple of times. He's got like, for one, he's a good sized one. He's probably like 8-9 inch beard, and he's got like extra white wings. If I could get that one, I might even try to get him like full body mounted, because the wings are really cool looking. I just like that kind of unique thing he's got going on, so might go out and see if I can get that one. I'm planning on it like just basically going near the house. My mom said we gotta wait till my brother can be there to have like a Thanksgiving dinner kind of thing, so I'll probably just hang out hunting until he gets there. We got Michaelia. What's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. If you could add one other skill or perk into the game. Ooh, this is a good question. I don't know that I've been asked this before. What would you pick? For example, a perk that allows tracks shown at night. That's a good one, too. Like, that would be a really... I don't know if I can come up with a better perk than that. Let me think. Something that would just kind of like make something easier. I mean, does it count if I want to just add like another tier to tracking and get like more accurate estimates? Because Classic kind of has that, like, it feels like some of the estimates are more accurate in Classic than Call of the Wild. Or more, like a smaller range. I think that'd be nice, but if that doesn't count, maybe... Man, I don't know, I like yours. To be honest. Run faster, yeah. Hold your breath for longer. I like that they're coming in chat, because that's going to help me out. Landon, thank you again, by the way. My grandpa went hunting in New Mexico for elk, was about to shoot a bull, the cow raised her head and he blew the cow's head off. See, that one was much more succinct and clear, but thank you, man. Did he have a cow tag? I really hope so. Otherwise, that would be most unfortunate. Okay. Got this spot checked out. I'm not going to go up here. We're going to go there for whitetail later. I wanted to go to Belmont Lake, but I think I want to do it like from this side, just because I never do. See if we, you know, maybe spook like a bedded black bear or something out of there that's good sized. You can see tracks at night. Yeah, I think the idea was like to not have to have the headlamp on to see tracks at night, because it like restricts your ability to see farther out with the headlamp on. Like if it was dark right now, without the headlamp on, we could kind of see movement like out in these areas, but of course we couldn't see tracks. So it would be sort of like a best of both worlds kind of thing. How do I say your name? Dorigo, is that even close? What's going on, dude? Feel free to let me know if I'm mispronouncing your name or how to properly pronounce it. A perk that reduces hunting pressure? Yeah, that almost... See, you could make one that actually makes a lot of sense, like stealthy or something. Just call it that. Where maybe you only make half of the hunting pressure, or like even just 3/4 of it. Because we know, at least with tripods, it's into like fourths. It would actually make a big difference. When does PA rifle start? I shot a, where did that go? 115-inch 8-point with a 270 this morning. Nice, man. This morning. I almost like didn't even realize that. What's up, Solo Venomous? Before I read that, I haven't played Rocket League in about 8 months. I think I'm officially retired. Anyway, PA rifle starts in like 5 days, this Saturday. Anything good today? Nothing super special. Some like above average stuff, but nothing heading to the trophy lodge anyway. Do albino do albino black bears exist? I believe in real life they do. In game they're not a thing, and I don't know why. I think it would be really cool. The other bears have albino rares. What if they're like grizzly bear? And it, like, to my knowledge, the reason albino grizzly bear weren't in the game for a while there is that they just weren't spawning properly. It wasn't that they added them. What if albino black bear had been a thing this entire time, but they won't spawn? That would be really sad. Chris, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. Started playing Call of the Wild because of you? Well, that's awesome, man. Hope you're enjoying the game. Otherwise, sorry. But, yeah. It's always good to hear that, you know, people are finding the game and getting to it through the channel. Do you still play Planet Zoo? I haven't played it in a while. At least we actually, like, kicked up a black bear, sort of, as predicted. I'm definitely gonna go back to Planet Zoo and stuff. I might, we'll see. Might play it during the 24-hour stream. It's just gonna, you know, depend on what else we got going on. There's, like, probably 5 or 6 games that I want to play, and I think I do want to start out the stream, like, with a diamond or bust kind of deal with Call of the Wild. We'll just see where that leads us. Best DLC to buy? I'm gonna leave maps out of it because you can play maps like that you don't own in multiplayer, and you can decide like what maps you maybe want to actually buy as a DLC, but probably the Smoking Barrels weapon pack. Unless you really like bird hunting, then get weapon pack 1 for the 22. How do you get a trophy lodge? If you own the trophy lodge DLC, all you gotta do is be in single player. You can get a trophy lodges here, and you'll click one of these 2 available lodges and hit create lodge. Takes like a couple of seconds. Chris, thank you again. Oh, you love it? That's good, man. Wanted to make sure I didn't get you addicted to a game that you hate or nothing like that. I feel like that could happen. When is the 24-hour stream? I don't have a day yet. It's gonna be after rifle season ends, which is, man, I don't know, something like December, should be like 12th-ish area. And then, yeah, I just gotta like figure out a day that's gonna work, and we'll pretty much go from there. It could be before Christmas, could be after. It's really just gonna depend on what actually works. This is not the 24-hour stream. That will be a different one. The 24-hour stream will be on Twitch and very much labeled. I might actually call it like 12-hour stream times 2 or something because 12, but anyway. Dorigo, thanks for the super chat again. Tips on recording real-life hunts. So, for me, I mostly am hunting out of a tree stand, and like a good quality like tree camera arm is just invaluable for that. If you're not hunting out of a tree stand, like, you know, you want a good tripod or whatever, but yeah, for me, like, that's the biggest thing. You just, whatever equipment you can work with, but that's one thing to not go cheap on, I guess, because that camera arm's everything. I tried to do it a couple years before I actually started self-filming, and I had like a not very good camera arm from Amazon. I don't know what it was, and it was just like so jumpy, not smooth footage. It made just a world of difference to get the better ones, so I would definitely recommend looking for like a quality arm if that's what you're doing. Ooh. He went down just a little bit down lower on that hill and shot right over him. Would you use a 30-06 in real life? Yeah, I would. I've got a 7mm odd 8 that I'll be using this year, but 30-06, the 7 of mod 8, like I said, and 6.5 were all like basically the 3 I was trying to decide between. Are there any rares for black bear? For some reason, no. There are probably 4 or 5 uncommons. There's brown, cinnamon, blonde. Is that it? Because classic has like a chocolate and a glacier. Maybe it's just those 3. If you don't own the Trophy Lodge DLC, can you still get one? You cannot. You can, like, a couple of big ones there. You can taxidermize animals and save them for when you get a Trophy Lodge, but you can't get a lodge without the DLC. I don't know how far that is. Straight guesses. It's fine. Didn't want him anyway. As far as Valmont Lake, kinda disappointing. But got maybe 30 minutes, about the same of the early drink time here. I want to go to places that I don't often go. Also, though, we keep killing a bunch of bulls here, so let's see what's respawned here anyway. I mean, I don't do this top right corner as much as I used to because they sort of moved. Can you go to your harvest and show how many diamonds you've killed? I can do that, yeah. You can go into hunting profile. 636 diamonds, 27,500 harvest now, just casually going through that. At this rate, I'm going to get to 32,000 harvest before Classic. That's the last, like, harvest achievement Classic has. It's like 1 harvest, I think 25, 100, 500, 1,000, then it just gets to like 4,000, 8,000, 16, and 32. At this rate, it looks like I might get there first. Classic, I think I'm at 30,000 harvest, but I just don't get nearly as many per day, for obvious reasons. Are Whitetail fixed? We're gonna go and give Whitetail a look here. 2 great ones have been killed, apparently, recently. There's, like, some question about the second one, like, because there was just, like, 1 random phone pick. People are worried that it could have been, you know, hacked or whatever. And I have no idea. I don't really have reason to believe that it was, but, you know, whatever people think about that. There's definitely 1, and I know Scarecrow had, like, a bunch of Whitetail on his stream. He was seeing them, so I think they maybe were never really broken. I want to say it was just more of, like, they got moved a bit for whatever reason. I really wish I didn't have the muzzle loader right now, because it's a very slow-moving bullet, and with him moving around, would have just been tough, but I think that'll get him. Yeah, it did. I was starting to wonder. Unfortunately, that name is not in my alerts, so I gotta go find it. Anna, thanks for becoming a channel member. Make sure, if you're not already in the Discord, join up that and link your YouTube to get the channel member role in Discord. Take advantage of all the cool stuff that comes along with that, and enjoy the emojis in chat. I appreciate you. You should do a video hunting on different maps. What do you mean by that? Are you planning on hunting in other states? Probably not this year. The only way that I would is if, like, maybe if I get a buck, say, on the first day here on Saturday. If I could somehow figure out something to where I could do, like, a quick hunt. But I don't think I'm doing that. Not with, you know, COVID and everything else ridiculous going on. Next year, though. If you find a level 5 elk, we aren't going to be friends. Alright. If I find a level 5 elk, I'll just flip the screen upside down, which I think I can do. It'll be a level 2. It'll be fine. Holy! When did Nightbot show up? How long has he been working? Welcome back, sir. We missed you. It's because they probably didn't have... Wait, I missed something. Not sure what, but I missed something. Wait a minute. Why do I not see who that was? I don't see anything about that alert. Okay, if you guys could see who that was, please let me know or make yourself known in chat, because I'll see your name probably being in green, but I don't see that alert anywhere, so I cannot properly thank you till I can. What's the biggest buck you've ever gotten in real life? I've only seen moms and yearlings this season. It's the one that I got on my channel last year. You can check that video out. This is kind of a cool looking one. I don't see these antlers very often. Not a huge fan. Like, the frame should probably be a little more, I don't know. It looks too awkwardly like shaped, but it's not bad. Do you like the Africa map? Virunga is number 2 or 3, like in my top favorite maps list. Hey, Kill Clinton. What's going on, man? Are you sick? I mean, technically, still have a slight lingering cough that won't go away, but I'm pretty much all good. Still looking for the first diamond? What do you recommend? Well, I mean, if you just, want a diamond, access to your, as far as I know, are still making diamond left and right, but if you want a diamond that is working properly, let's say, because access to your kind of bugged, I would probably go to, like, either Virunga or Silver Ridge Peaks and just hunt around, like, all the water, because you're going to find them. I don't know why my light was on. That was weird. But yeah, they're out there. Hot Pockets are the best. Hot Pockets are top 12 quick foods of all time. Can you do a whitetail tree stand hunting video with a bow? Probably not in Call of the Wild. I just don't care for hunting out of the tree stands in this game. In Classic, though, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I usually do some kind of, like, first day of rifle season video. I don't know if I'll do something for that this year, or if I'll just do, like, a video and, call it good. I like to do some kind of whitetail, usually 30-30 hunt, but now I've got a different gun in real life, so would have to be Classic if I want to use the same caliber. Did you end up having the Rona or something else? I don't know. Just stayed home, quarantined myself in case, and got better. What's up, Michael? Were you the one that just became a member? Maybe. I don't know. But hi. How do you grind mountain lions on Silver Ridge Peaks? I mean, personally, that's not something I really spend a lot of time going after, because there's a lot of diamonds and rares and stuff, but I think they drink from 6 to 8 a.m. or 6 to 9 a.m., something like that. And most of the lakes, like on the north half of the map, go to those areas, you'll find a lot of them. If you shoot a diamond animal, does it spawn a diamond? So I think if I understand that question correctly, you're asking, like, if you shoot one diamond, does another diamond spawn? And I don't think so. Like, as far as I know, it's completely random. It could. You might shoot a diamond and get another diamond, or you might shoot a diamond and get, like, a level 1 male. The only thing that I'm pretty much certain of is if you shoot a diamond, you're going to get, well, if you shoot a diamond of everything that is, like, male animals make diamond, you're going to get another male of that species. Gotta make things make sense. What kind of mic do you use for streaming? I've just got a Blue Yeti. I'm a fan of it. Lots of different, like, settings and stuff. You can really do a lot of stuff with it. That's a decent one. Not so decent. Small. Alright, so what that means is we're gonna have to try to make a not so easy shot when that 3 comes around the edge up here. Which he should, at least. Hi. That was a loud bird. Do you think there's going to be a Christmas mission? I don't know. I think we actually hit that. Ooh, what are you, sir? Not that big, but good for it. Good thing I'm sitting here reloading. No. He sat there for so long. There are quite a lot of bulls here. Okay. Where's the one I wanted? I think you. Right through the spine. What the? What is the deal with these? By the way, they're now doing the thing that I thought they would. Over there. I think the bulls got through. You know what? We're just gonna call it good with what we got here. Rather than tracking stuff forever. Pretty much died in the same place. Any diamonds this stream? None yet. Still hoping. So that was a gold. And that... Ooh, we got a lung. Was also a gold. Nice wide frame. Kind of cool. I like it. Alright. Now. I wanted to... maybe go to South Lake, I think. Give that a look. What's up, Rainer? Thank you, man. Is that the M1 Grand? It is. Definitely a good weapon. Useful when the muzzleloader needs to be reloaded. That was the main reason I even used it there, but it did well. What's the best place to hit a lion? I mean, heart shot, obviously. If you can manage that, you're all set, but they have huge lungs. There's quite a lot of room to aim just to get them in the lungs, and they'll go down reasonably quick, but if they don't do the weird thing where they just kind of like stand still and die, if they actually run off, they run fast. They'll cover a lot of ground really quickly. What gun did I kill the elk with? Yeah, it was the M1 Grand, which is in weapon pack, weapon pack 4, Smoking Barrels. I don't think it's actually labeled weapon pack 4 anywhere, but yeah, really good gun. You have an important question? What's that, Michael? Why did you shoot them? They just wanted to kill you? I probably should have let them, you know, let them live their dream for once. What pack has the 22? The 22 rifle's in weapon pack 1. The 22 pistol is in weapon pack 3. Should do a realistic deer hunt? I mean, I do like the actual hunting content, so that's kind of my realistic deer hunts. What gun's better, M1 or 7mm? I mean, the M1's gonna have like faster follow-ups. I think the 7mm's a little more powerful, and I mean it should be because it covers up to class 9 animals, where the M1 only covers up to class 8. So I would say probably by just like a little bit, the 7mm's better. It depends on what you want it for. Like if you're just hunting deer, the M1's the best deer rifle in the game. But if you want something that's gonna just be good for almost no matter what you shoot, 7mm is gonna be the way there. The first Call of the Wild video I ever watched was by you, and it inspired me to get the game. Holy. Just looking at chat. All those, I think. But anyway, I'm glad you found the game, man. Hope you're enjoying it. Ooh, got my first Mouflon. 186 is big, man. It's a good size one. Duckies. Sometimes I shoot duckies on this lake, so there's a chance that maybe we could have respawns, but I didn't see any. How many hours have you played the Hunter? 3,607 is my current number. I miss coming here and just... It seemed like I'd always find something good. There was a time where Beard and I tracked a diamond whitetail, like, up into the mountains up there somewhere, like, that was on this lake at one point. I know I've had diamond blacktail here, rare elk. Just a lot of cool stuff. I don't see as cool stuff here anymore. Is the Range Master good? I mean, yeah. It's... I think the 300 is better, but it's good. The best time for whitetail in these zones. I like to hunt them in their drink time, which is 12 to 1500. That's a good one. So, that is also a good one. What are you? I think he's only got the one brow tine, so he doesn't have a chance, but that looks like the old, like, legacy racks. That actually looks really good. Does he only have one brow on either side? Yeah. The ones with two brows, level 4 elk can make diamond really rarely, but he does not have the right rack to do that. Where's this at? It's this little, like, lake in the kind of northeast side of Lake District area. It'd be cool if they have the grand thumb animation in this game. I don't know that you can see enough in first person, and I can't say what I've seen in like third person for multiplayer. A mission called Wildlife about some sort of curse? I don't know exactly what you're getting at there. The wind is not the best, so we're going to walk this last bit. How do we find out the time spent playing? For PC, you can just see on Steam. I know it's possible on console, but you'd have to look up how to do it or have somebody here tell you, because I do not know the answer to that. This weekend I shot a 5x5 mule deer and a 5x6 whitetail. We had a good weekend. That's awesome, man. Is the 300 in the Yukon DLC? It is, yeah. I would just about recommend that DLC just for the gun. Like, it's that good. How do you see all the pictures you've taken? Again, on console, to my knowledge, you can't. But on PC, if you find your Steam screenshots, you can see it that way. That literally looks almost identical to the old Diamond Elk. Kind of wish that's what he was. But we're going to actually use the M1 here. And we're going to see if we can manage to kill both of these. That's that one. That was pretty good. Probably could have killed 3 of them, but I wanted to get that second guy down faster since we're using a kind of underpowered rifle for them. How much rifle score do I have? We looked, it's over 100,000. We looked a while ago. 171,000? You might be able to guess that I mostly hunt with rifles in this game. If you're gonna stand still there, buddy. Just get him too. So I'm curious, but I would say this elk's got away 460, even maybe 470s. It's got short brows and stuff, so can't be huge, but yeah, 464. It's only a 343. If he had 2 more brow tines, he would not be bad. Oh, I didn't realize. It's this one with the split. I don't know what tines these would be, but this used to be a diamond rack then with the old scoring system. I really like that one, and I always wanted to get a diamond of that, but now they can't make it. Where do you find most whitetail? I would say I find the most probably in Renaki. Like, that guy made gold too. In pretty much this region here, that's my favorite place to look for him. What do you think the new reserve will be? Everybody seems to think it's going to be New Zealand, and quite honestly, like, I don't have any better ideas, and I've not paid close enough attention to really know or to even be able to establish a better idea. There's another 4 in that herd. Today was the best day ever on Hunter Call the Wild. Why's that, dude? Man. So there were like 4 gold bulls in that herd, because that other 4 should have made it too. Anyway. It's 8:35. I kind of want to try up here. Sometimes there's elk. Sometimes there's not. We'll see what happens. Is the 30-06 any good, and what's it good for? Yeah, it's good for like the medium-sized to really big game. So deer all the way to elk and moose basically it's good for. What animals do you think will be on it? I honestly don't know enough about the region. Like if it is going to be New Zealand, I don't know what they have. Like I'm hoping if it's... I think fallow deer there, so I'm hoping it could be something like that. Because I really like fallow deer from Hirschfelden. But I don't care to hunt Hirschfelden. So I'm hoping it could have that kind of stuff, but I don't know enough about it, quite honestly. Shot 2 diamonds in the same herd at the same time? Nice. How do I make the chat go away on mobile? I think you can just go full screen, right? Pretty sure. Later, Michael. Is an egg white wolf rare enough to keep? I mean, they're not really that rare. I'm trying to, like, with the 2 different wolf multi-mounts, I'm trying to get one of, like, every fur variation. So I do have an egg white and a red brown that I'm keeping, but they're more of an uncommon than a rare. Are you on Layton Lakes? I am. Are you able to fill the whole skill and perk trees? No. I don't know what the total number of skills and perks you get is, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's, you know, left unfilled. Skills will be easier to see it. If we go to ambusher, like, all this stuff here at the end is still even locked. I don't have any in this tier. You definitely don't get to have all of them. So since we're going to go down there, I guess we'll try to get this fella. And a lot of times, I see like either a bull elk or a herd of them. Guess not today though. I know they have whitetail, fallow deer, red deer, and then some goat and sheep species. It would make for a pretty unique map. Here to stay. How do you get the DLC? If you're on console, you can do it like from the store where you got the game, like, you know, in what is it called? Like the Microsoft store and the PS store? I can't say I've ever seen this. This isn't like a hint or anything, is it? Have I just been that blind and not known this was here? Oh, you know what? This was for the muzzleloaders. Never mind. Heh. Never knew where that was till just now. What's your favorite gun? I think my favorite's the 7mm, but the M1's up there just for, like, its utility and grinding. There's 1,500 people in here, by the way. That is insane. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Let's wrap up our blacktail and elk portion of this stream right here. The best turkey spot on Silver Ridge? Actually, the Sun Sisters Lake, if you go there, they have a very brief drink time. It's like between 15 and 1600. But if you go there then, you'll actually see a ton of turkeys go walking up there. I've seen 2 diamonds in the same flock before. It's ridiculous what you can get all that one lake, but that might be the best spot. I can't even tell you the name of the lake. Like in the center of the map, on the south end, there's this tiny little lake and actually a bunch of turkeys gathered there. But I've never seen like as many big ones as I get at Sun Sisters, so, you know, whatever that is worth. Sun Sisters definitely seems to do well. I don't see a single buck, so maybe we're going to wrap up the Blacktail Elk portion elsewhere because it doesn't take us long to fast travel and then fast travel away. Alright then. What would be quick? Ooh, I know. We haven't gone here yet. I shot a bunch of rabbits here before the stream and cleared some pressure, but we haven't actually gone up here. Or do we walk through here? I think this is kind of where I stopped, so I see an elk. Kind of a wonky looking level 3. It's a decent 3 blacktail. I would be surprised if there's only that one bull though. That seems weird. But if that's the case, we'll shoot that and move on to whitetail. We can kind of go a little bit over like an hour with blacktail elk because whitetail drink time only lasts like 45 minutes. So it's not such a bad thing to sit and scan, make sure we didn't miss nothing. But yeah, he's very much on his own. Let's see if we can heart shot him. Nope. I tried. Got him good. He went down pretty quick. Tips for a great one grinding? I've got a couple of videos where I went pretty in depth on like how I was grinding for a great one. I've got one, I think I just called it like, what was it? Like a closer look at how I got a great one or something like that. But then I did a couple of videos before that, like how I'm grinding for whitetail and that sort of thing. The heck? Okay. Not that he was very big, but bonus respawns would be nice. What pack is the 7mm? That is a part of the base game. You don't even need a DLC for that, and that's one of the reasons that I consider it basically the best gun in the game, because you don't even need the DLC. Can you use your favorite / best kill you've ever gotten? Can you use that? Can't have been. I think that's that same duck. Hold on. Not this time, sir. Anyway, can I... I'm not sure what you're asking me. I'm sorry. Can't figure out what you meant. Not to hunt, but what's your favorite animal? Favorite animal, like as far as the models and stuff, is probably reindeer. I quite like the racks for like both reindeer and caribou, but it's specifically because reindeer end up looking bigger because they're like a smaller animal that I prefer them over caribou. Like they just look more impressive with the same antlers because their bodies are smaller. Mikel, y'all, thanks for the super chat again, dude. Level 4 sight spotting gives fur variation. Ooh. See, I almost went with that. I almost said something that like tells your fur variation, but I believe, can't you spot them and it shows you that? Or am I losing my mind? Maybe you can't do that. No, that's... I'm thinking of something completely different in Classic. Well then, yeah. Because stuff like... when they're new for one, it's quite useful. But also... like, there's certain ones that are tough to tell. Maybe even for like mountain goats, where you really can't tell if it's an albino or a white. That would be a good one. Hey, Zaggy. By the way, not a clue where that elk got to. Unless I shot it... wait. Oh. I think I was looking at the duck hunting pressure. I don't know what I was doing. I see tracks, so maybe he's over here. Are you in multiplayer or single player? Just single player today. What level is the 7mm? Like what animal class? It goes from 4 to 9, but if you're asking like what level you unlock it, I believe like if you save all your money and stuff and like only shoot stuff with a rifle to get rifle score, you can have it as early as level like 10 or 11. Maybe even earlier. the best spots for whitetail in Call of the Wild, I would definitely recommend Runaki down in the southwest. Well, speaking of whitetail, I think it's about time. We're going to change the time. We're going to do that from here. Get it to whitetail drink time, and we'll run around for a little while. And then we shall, hopefully, go find some new zones and just kind of see what's going on with them. Hello. Alright. Guess we're just going to shoot that first before we change the time. Not exactly impressive, but tiny little albino buckaroo. We do have a bigger albino blacktail, so not the most special. But did we not? No, we did get that. I think. I used the M1. I'm surprised he's taking that like an absolute champ. Oh wait, if I reset the time, that'll despawn him. That'd be bad. Could take like a quad or something to get over there, but we'll just go over there. I wonder if we hit him in the vertebrae. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, we got a bigger one, but anyway. Hello, Spot. What's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. Have you got anything yet? The albino there is the definite first interesting kill. I am very curious to see what just happened. I'm really thinking we hit him in the vertebrae. And maybe I misranged it because I thought he was like 330, 340. Tips for getting diamonds? The biggest thing that I recommend to everyone is to just like hunt around water, pretty much shoot like as many things as you can, because the way the game works is like you have this set population of animals, like this level 2 blacktail. If I don't shoot him, next time I come hunt here, he'll be there again. But if I shoot him, there's going to be a new blacktail that replaces him essentially, and it's pretty much just random. But you know, eventually, if I shoot enough blacktail, odds are one's going to spawn that's a diamond. So, kind of, you know, that's my best advice. I was zeroed for 300. I think he was like 300 meters, though. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. I swear I ranged him at 330. I wonder if I ranged him at 270 and thought of it backwards. Sometimes that's how my brain is. Like when I would see 270, I'm thinking like 30 away from 300, and maybe I did it the wrong way. Some medium bleed rate. I just don't think he would have ran the way he did if he was lung hit. What pack has the camo 20 gauge? I believe that's the Duck and Cover DLC. Pretty terrible place to land. Yeah, straight through the vertebrae. It was 230. That's what I did. I thought it was 330. Well, that is unfortunate, but as I said, I got a bigger one that I'm actually wondering about moving one of the diamond blacktail that we have onto a wall and putting the gold albino blacktail in one of the collision multi-mounts. But, little neato albino, we'll just get ourselves switched around for the time here. How do you get good at aiming with the 22? Like as far as for shooting, say, maybe ducks that are flying? That's just like a practice makes perfect kind of thing. The one thing, I think the Hyperion and the Argus are different, but if you're using the Argus scope, one thing that can be relatively useful is knowing that the mil dots are all 50 meters. So like I'm zeroed for 150. If I wanted to hit, just say the shore there, I think the shore is about 300 if I'm not mistaken. It's 250, so we can work with that too. I'm zeroed for 150. Each mil dot is 50. So like I would want to aim with that second one, and we hit right on the shore there. So that's actually useful information to have. Employee life? I don't know what I missed. Something, clearly. Okay. So, not sure how I want to do this. Like to start. Want to go to places that, like, I had a whitetail zone at one point, but no longer do. We'll actually just run around here a little bit longer, let any whitetail kind of move in, and then we'll just go fast traveling around a bit. Where do you get most of your diamonds? I don't know. I think I, have it pretty all over, like different maps and different locations. I don't know that I have an area where I could say I get most of them. How much money do you have right now? During the stream today, we crossed 5.6 million. Just a little bit. Sometimes, like, right when you change the time, stuff is moving around all over the place, but not a thing today. I think that happened in a multiplayer server I was in. This morning I was on Medved, just kind of hoping to get lucky and get a diamond musk deer out of multiplayer. And there was a huge level 2. I had a diamond's 249 for them. And I had an estimate of 242 to like 296, which they don't even go to 296. I believe 276 is the max, but, regardless. I just realized they used the same scoring for red deer and musk deer. I wonder why. Anyway, regardless. I was really hoping that was going to be my diamond level 2 musk deer, and he was like 246. Estimates on Medved are very rude to me lately. How do you make so much money? I just play a lot. I have shot 27,500 animals, so kind of adds up. Just, at a certain point, you don't have a lot to spend money on, just like taxidermying animals, ammo here and there. I've bought, like, probably over 1 million in tripods, but still. I've got as many as I could ever need for a while. Well, that's an interesting sound. Multiplayer is worth it to grind? I feel like, for me, when I say or hear... Ooh, hi. Gonna shoot that instead of the oak. When I say or hear grinding in this game, I'm specifically referring to, like, shooting a bunch of the same animal, hoping that, like, eventually one of them is going to be a diamond. I feel like multiplayer is more like, how do I describe it? It's a shot in the dark kind of grinding. In multiplayer, you can't really, like, at least to the same degree as you can in single player, you can't really, like, focus in on one species. Because in single player, you can just shoot every moose you see, and, keep going back and hoping one of them respawns as a 5, but you can't do that in multiplayer. You just have, the luck of whatever maps you're on. I'm gonna go with the M1 here, because I think we can drop this. Save ourselves a little time. Where did you shoot the great one? Okay, so that was down here in Runaki. See this outpost right here? It was literally, like, right there. I believe it was around 400 meters from the outpost, because I had marked where the great one was. I saw him from north of the outpost. Fast traveled to get around him, and, yeah, I seem to remember like 400 meters being the distance. Can you dismantle tree stands? You can. You can walk up to them and... How do you dismantle them? Because for tripods, I actually don't know. You can do it. Do I have any set up? I don't think I do. Well, I know there's a way. But to be honest with you, I can't think of how to do it. I don't know. You can. I've taken them down. There's a way. Somebody here probably knows. What pack are those binoculars? That's a base game thing as well. I want to say level 27 or level 29 you unlock them. I just think, even for rifle hunting, being able to quickly get an idea of the range of anything you're trying to shoot is super important. It helps when you read it properly. If you're here for the albino blacktail, I misread it, but it's fine. It was a small male. Didn't really matter. 250k by 2021. I don't know about that. Not sure. It's kind of a good looking buck. I like that. But I was trying to think. The channel is like nearly doubled every year for a long time, like on New Year's. I know I have a tweet of what the channel was at New Year's last year. I just can't remember exactly what it was. We're close enough to doubling that I think it could happen though. Got a Melnizik wolf an hour or so ago. Nice, man. I like them a lot, actually. They're very cool. You have to be in the tree stand? That's a weird way to go about it. It's kind of a decent moose, but I think we're pretty much going to just shoot whitetail for the majority of this. Like, let the moose and stuff go. But I believe the way these are standing, can get him. Oh, that guy got out of there quick. But then these guys won't have heard that. What happened on that one? I feel like that was the one that we didn't even rush. We dropped the second one. Okay, wasn't the smoothest beginning, but got some. 300,000 by 2022? Yeah, I think that should be very much doable. Which species have great ones currently? Just the whitetail. The whitetail have been the only species to have great ones since June? No, it was actually April, I believe. Their great ones were introduced. Wanted to check these real quick. No special bunnies. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I really thought we might see another one by now, and they almost made it sound like they wouldn't really tell us if they did add another one. So it's possible there's others in the game and we don't know, but I feel like we know about it. My whitetails have disappeared, and I was wondering if you had any spots that I could check out. I just watched Scarecrow's stream, and he... Is that another zone? I guess so. He was seeing them kind of like all over the place, sort of like how they used to be. Like, we're going to go check down here in Renaki, and there's a little lake there where that drink zone is, and this big one here. That used to be like really good whitetail area, and lately I haven't seen any there, but we're gonna go check it out and see what's going on there. Is it easy to find diamonds? I guess, yeah. Oh, no wonder we hit poorly. That was 370 meters. I guess to call it easy is probably not the right word. It's time-consuming, but not difficult, if that makes any sense. Do we hit any of them well, other than that one we accidentally hard shot? Because it's kind of looking like that didn't happen. Anyway, we'll get them tracked down here. User, thanks for the super chat, man. Can you grind respawns on your multiplayer map? You can. That's one of the like advantages to hosting multiplayer is any of the animals that like people in your game shoot will also like respawn for you in your single player game. But it's also possible, of course, that if there's a diamond out there, they could just shoot your diamond and, you know, that's that. But I think personally it's probably worth it, especially if you feel like you've hunted around your map a good bit. Because the thing, when I got my diamond fallow, I had been looking for a diamond fallow for forever, grinding in single player, trying multiplayer, couldn't get one. And there was just one night on stream. I think it might not have been on stream. I think we just did it hanging out like in the multiplayer game. I just posted in Discord. I was like, yo, I'm gonna host multiplayer, and you know, if you guys want to join and come shoot stuff on my Hirschfeld, feel free. Bunch of people joined. It was like 3 or 4 hours. We shot a ton of stuff. The next day, I went out and killed a diamond fallow, and it was just like a respawn from, I don't think anything I killed. I wasn't down in that area, but yeah, like it can be beneficial to host in that way too. Shot a diamond goose. Nice, man. See if we can find this. It's really not dying quickly. How do you get the M1? That is in the Smoke and Barrels weapon pack. It's a good weapon pack. How long do you play per day? It depends, but like this time of year when I'm spending a lot of time like real life hunting or prepping for that, and also even editing my real life videos, that takes a lot of time. It's something like, can I see my recent? Yeah, past 2 weeks, 40 hours, 20 hours a week. Say like 2 or 3 hours a day. But over the summer, and say like starting in January, February, when there's just not going to be much for me to do, it'll be closer to 5 or 6, you know, a lot of multiplayer grinding and stuff like that. Hi. You're asking for me to do this. No. Pick a direction and stick to it, please. Hardest diamond to hunt in the game? The hardest to hunt might be different than the hardest to, like, find or get to spawn. I'd have to think of that for a second, but nah, I think like jackal, red fox, the small predator animals, they're just rare, and I think they're tough to hunt in general and, like, you know, grind for and shoot a bunch of. Just because of the fact that they drink at night. That makes it tougher. All that sort of stuff. It went from 60 to 1.4k. It's been 1.4k for me for like an hour. It's pretty much sticking around there. Got a diamond pronghorn and bison in about 1 minute. Pretty good 60 seconds there, man. So I only see the 2 level 1s here. Was gonna get my tripod, but I don't think it's actually necessary. Why are you so much more spooked? Oh. Alright. When they're more, like, alert, they spook quicker. I didn't think he'd run that fast, though. Should be able to get him. Can't let him get away. Is this cross-platform on multiplayer? Unfortunately not. I really wish they could do that, because I just think for, like, the overall community, it would be ideal to have, like, more multiplayer servers and more, like, I guess, community interaction, but as I understand it, that would be quite a process, and they're a very small, like, dev team and small niche in general. Can you guys, like, not be really frustrating to try to spot? None that are all that special. Did I claim... I don't know what I've done. The best map for grinding money? I'd probably say... well, Hirschfelden because of geese. But if you don't goose hunt, Verhunga because it's got Gemsbug, Quattro's got red deer, and wolves, actually. I don't know, I'd go Hirschfelden for geese. If you can get a goose setup going, you can make all the money you'd ever want to. see what's going on down here. Gonna buy your merch? Ooh, nice, man. Hopefully you enjoy that. Been a common question lately. Is it possible to get 2 great ones? It is. It is entirely possible. I believe within the first, like, couple of weeks, somebody got 2. Now, I can't say that was legitimate, but I have no reason to believe that they were making that up. What's the biggest real whitetail deer you've shot? It's the one that I killed, my 9-point from last year. There's a video of it on the channel if you want to check it out. Stuck on ground blinds. So I used to have a zone right over there, but I don't see any in that spot. So we'll just continue on up through here. We'll mark that little lake so we don't miss it. Where do you goose hunt? I've got a goose guide, actually. I'm going to say that was like 2-3 months ago, but it would be in my like Call the Wild Guides playlist. You can find it there, and I show a couple of spots that I think are as good as anywhere else on the map. User, thank you again, man. Do you think it's too easy to get rares on the Silver Ridge Peaks? Piebald, pronghorn, piebald elk are too common in my opinion. Mule deer rares have always been common, both on Silver Ridge and Parque Fernando. But like the albinos, the leucistics now for pronghorn, melanistics even, those all seem like to be the correct spawn rate. Don't you love how level 3 whitetail will troll, but when I found a level 2 diamond potential, it scored 4 over diamond? It's just the way true acts are, you know? It's good and bad. It's good that there's like anticipation and like before with the score estimates that just told you exactly what it was going to score, and as nice as it was to like spot a whitetail and be like, okay, that's a diamond, don't mess this one up. You know, gotta make this shot and I'll have a diamond. I prefer the like not knowing. What's that suppressed weapon you use? I'm guessing you mean the M1. It's not suppressed though. I don't know why, but it really isn't fun to hunt Yukon for me. I tend to enjoy Yukon. I specifically go after wolves though. I really don't care too much for like caribou and stuff. Grizzly bear can be fun. It's just like it feels like it's about 80% female and 20% male for the grizzly bears, and that just makes it not fun. Can you sit in a stand? I mean, as we're going along here, we'll climb into some tripods to shoot stuff, but not gonna sit in a stand to wait. What are your thoughts on Medved Taiga? I think it needs some love. Could do with, like, some kind of new species or something, because it's just... It's a cool map. It's one of the best looking maps. It's just kind of dead. I was surprised this morning. There were probably like 15 servers, though, open on Medved. In multiplayer, a lot of times it's like 3, so maybe it's making a comeback. Do you have every perk and skill? No, you can only get like a certain amount of them. You don't actually unlock all of them. But if you want, in my Discord, I've got screenshots of like all the different pages of my skills and perks you can check out, and if you want to see what I'm rolling with, you can see those there. See if we spook off any whitetail from this lake. This was a spot, like, at the beginning of my whitetail grind. I actually had quite a lot of whitetail here, but eventually they just stopped spawning here entirely. Might have deleted the zone, I don't remember doing that, but yeah, nothing here today either. I like this little lake, it's a cool spot. I wish like more stuff came here. Maybe I'll put a tent like up there. How far is that? That's too far. Somewhere up on this little hill to be able to like overlook it. Like I said, it's a cool spot. Blacktail and elk drink here. I believe black bear drink here. Just no whitetail. What's up, random things? Glad you can make it, dude. How do you turn Oh, the sight on and off? On PC, you can middle mouse click. Just really quickly switch between it. On console, it's a little tougher. You gotta press up on the D-pad twice and then... like whatever the select button is, like A on Xbox and I think it's X on PS4. What do you mean by deleting a zone? Okay, so when I say deleting a zone, I'll explain kind of how even that part works. But basically, if you shoot a lot of animals in one place, like right here we shot 3 different whitetail, you can see the hunting pressure is a little brighter than here. If we would have shot 4 whitetail here, this moose zone would have been deleted, because any place where you shoot 4 animals in the same place, that hunting pressure is going to delete the zone. But when it deletes it, it's not like it's just gone forever. The moose that use this zone are going to move to like maybe here or up here somewhere. They go elsewhere and have their zone there. It's kind of a cool little mechanic. Like if you get hunting pressure that's too high, the animals like move off. It can be useful as well. If you have a zone in a terrible place, you can delete it and sometimes it goes to a better spot. Sometimes they just go back to the same place when your hunting pressure is gone too. Just depends. Do you have the Series X? Is that the new Xbox? Obviously I don't, if that's what that is. I don't have anything the Series X that I'm aware of, but I think that's what you're referring to. Have you shot a diamond wild boar? I've shot a couple of them. I actually had a 1,000 diamond wild boar back in the day. Shot that on a live stream. But on the new system, if I'm remembering right, I've only had trolls for level 5 boars that weren't mission animals. And I've got 2 mission animal diamond boards from the Hirschfeld missions. What is the best base game gun? Definitely the 7mm. 7mm, it's not close. Joshua, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Paying $2, hoping you use the air rifle. Man, for grinding, it's not exactly ideal. And we do this on Twitch, where like you can acquire channel points just by watching the stream. And you can make me switch weapon during the stream, and I don't want to set a precedent where like people can or have to or whatever like pay money to make me switch weapons, so you know, I don't want to go down that road, but I appreciate you, man. We'll probably be using it in a video soon, because I'm either going to do a red fox grinding video or musk deer quite soon. What maps are the best for diamonds you recommend? What maps are the best for diamonds? Ooh, hello. Max weight whitetail track, I like that. So where are they at? One's right there. Are the rest right there? Probably. Well, anyway. Best maps for diamonds. I mean, Quattro, just because of how many diamond ibex are out there, they're very easy to find. Ah, Spook the big guy. He's technically got a very small chance at being a diamond. Man, that might be a diamond rack, too. Well, we'll get him. Where'd the big fella get to? I feel like that's going to be like 272 or something. But, I don't know. Anyway, while we wait on a shot at this guy. Yeah, Quattro's good. Parquet tends to be good. Silver Ridge Peaks is very good. Any of those 3 would definitely give them a shot. Stop behind the tree, man, really? Do me like that? Alright, let's see what that yields. How long is the stream? Another 30 minutes. Kyla's got the answer before I even read it. Too good at her job, I tell you. I shouldn't say her job. It's not exactly how that works. Are you gonna turn? You look like you're gonna turn. In case anybody's wondering, like, why I thought that deer was gonna turn, they just have certain animation sequences. Often when they're like walking in a certain direction slowly and then stop, they do like turn about 90 degrees, and that's what he did there. That's a big boy. He's not bad. I've killed diamond whitetail with a very similar rack. He's got all the mass, he's got all the tines, but he's narrow. Like in the past on the old scoring system, that's anywhere between 940 and 955, I would say. He'd be a small diamond, but we'll see what he ends up scoring. Your job, yeah. Probably shouldn't have said it that way. At what you do would have been a better phrasing. My bad. Best spots for whitetail deer? I still think, like in general, the Renaki kind of like river system down here is the best. But clearly this little lake off to the side is good too. This guy is right here. I don't see any tracks, so it's kind of good they didn't run far. I really wish... Well, that's not that bad. I was going to say I wish the brush wasn't like that, but... Couple of quick screenshots for potential future thumbnails. Oh, got the weird glitch thing. Let's not do that anymore. Alright, let's see. 258, okay, he's close. 95.3 is a definite diamond weight for whitetail. I'm surprised he's 258, but it's got to be because he's so narrow. Pretty short tines as well. The length of tines, main beam length, number, circumference, tip-to-tip spread, overall spread. Yeah, the spread's probably what's killing him. I'd like to see... I don't pay attention to the true score stuff ever on anything, really, but especially on whitetails. I'd like to see what the spread credit you get on a diamond is usually, because I bet that was a big part of it. Where's a good place to get fallow deer in Petershine cornfields? If you go there anytime between like 5 and 9 a.m., you should be able to just get them feeding out there. They do feed in that area. Okay. You know what? I know I've got whitetail here, so let's just get this one off the list. Why do you look up when claiming an animal? It's just for screenshots. Like, there should be whitetail here. I can give you a better idea, like, as I'm claiming something, but basically, it puts the sky in the background of the screenshot, and it just looks nice. I used to do it for thumbnails, because you could cut out the animal a lot easier. Like, just that consistent kind of dark blue kind of color you would get out of it. Made it nice. But I usually use trophy lodges for thumbnails now, so that's not so needed. Did that elk spook? Yeah. Alright, we'll just take our one there. Hey Max, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. Long time no see. It has been a while. What's going on, dude? Do you think animal animations should be redone? A lot of them are good. There's some that are like a little bit cartoonish. I think when animals get shot, actually, I'm really glad they made it to where they flinch. In Classic, there's no like flinching animation. Like, you'll shoot them and they'll just turn. Like, they just kind of turn like 45 degrees and then run off. The flinching animation's definitely like, you know, from Classic to Call of the Wild, like a huge step in the right direction for that stuff, but it's a little bit like overdone cartoony, I feel like. I don't know. I think for the most part they did a good enough job that their time and effort should be spent elsewhere. Got a red, brown, gray wolf diamond. Dude, those are some of my favorite. I got one on a Twitch stream, and that one is never leaving my trophy lodge. That's really cool, man. How do you feel about the state of the game, and what do you think you would change if you could? I think the game's in a pretty good place. There's certain things like scoring on the moose and roe deer still seems to be messed up and like that kind of stuff, but the game has been in far worse states, like as far as like actual game breaking stuff. You know, like it's a lot more stable than it used to be. I feel like ultimately it's trended in the right direction. There's been definite like bumps along the way, but I'm actually pretty happy with the game overall lately. Oh, I didn't answer what I would change. Would I change anything? Hi there. 300, that's going to be a M1 attempted shot here. Hit him twice to get him down a little quicker, but definitely got him. Anyway, what I would change, I still think we should get rid of levels. I think levels are making this game too arcadey in my mind. I think you get a lot more realism if it says age. Like if that elk right there that said 4 easy instead said 3 to 6 years old or something like that, I'd be a lot happier. Costs so much money to sleep as a beginner, it is pretty bad actually. Like, a lot of multiplayer servers that are hosted by low-level players are at night, and I know why, because like it costs money to reset. I don't know what I missed. It's fine. Things are fine. Going hunting this weekend? I am. Gonna be heading out to... Maybe we spooked some deer then. Anyway, gonna be heading out... Oh, you know what? There's the one from over here. I'll stop cutting myself off now. Gonna be heading out to the same place where I saw the bladed 9 twice, so hopefully I get a chance at him with a rifle. Get rid of levels. I just really feel like it would make a big difference to people that maybe want a more realistic experience. I'd love to get like an age class instead. I see. A wabbit. Don't think you can hide from me. Always fine. Everything's fine. Don't even worry about it. Especially when you need to get to a zone. Oh yeah, like when you're trying to hunt a certain thing. Their zone times only last so long. I gotcha. This could be quite a problem. Seems there are no tracks up here, and because we shot him with the M1, he'll run pretty far. I don't know if we're gonna find that. We know that something, whatever this was, went this way. There was a cow elk. And those are elk tracks. We'll go up here a bit, see if he's laying up here. If not, we'll cut our losses. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for a level 4 elk. There's the cow. And a wabbit. What? I thought we killed the only buck that was here. Okay. Let's see what this is. More animals for Africa. I just think they should do a second Africa map. There's so much potential. Like, there's so many different species. They could do, like, 10 Africa maps. And do 10 species each map and not duplicate anything. There's just that many. Where is the buck that called? There was one. Hiding somewhere there. R. Schmidt, thanks for the super chat, man. I really appreciate the support. What animal should I hunt after you stream? Let me think. Rocky Mountain elk. It's the first thing that came to mind. Well, I don't really know what's going on with this buck. You know what we ought to do instead? Fast travel back to this other side? Figured it would spook them. He must have ran when he warning called. It's the only explanation I have, because I don't see him. Anyway, I wanted to get to some other areas. Their drink time's like over so fast. It's crazy how quickly they're done drinking. I used to have a spot here. You can look and see what's going on there. What is black-tailed diamond requirement? I want to say 178.5. I think that's it. No whitetail in this zone. This is kind of one I wanted to check just quickly, but none up. Oh, they're over on that side now. That's new. Never mind. There are actually quite a few. So I might need to change this setup because that's kind of far away. Let's see what we can do here. Didn't pay attention to the range. Already messed up with that once. About 300 though. That guy's the best. He's an 85 to 100. Can we... I mean... Ooh, hit that guy weird. Don't think we got him very well. It might bring him down. That'll help. And because we have tracking to do, we'll leave it at that. Ken, thanks for the super chat. Is a blonde mallard rare? It's more like an uncommon. Not really rare, unfortunately. Just got trolled by a mountain lion. They like to do that. It's quite rude, but they like to be trolls. Do you know why a level 4 blacktail would have a 1 rack? So sometimes, I don't know what does that, I assume it's a bug. Sometimes you'll get level 4 blacktail, and I think even level 5 blacktail, that have like 1 diamond antler and then 1 like little spike. But I think they can also just be like the 2 spikes. I don't have a clue why that happens, but I have seen it. It's interesting, to say the least. How do you have 5 million in-game cash? What's a good tip on making money? It's just, you know, that I play a lot and it accumulates. Wait a minute, where were you at? That one wasn't bad either. What's that? Another pretty decent little 2. Don't know where they were tucked in back there, but a couple of good ones I hadn't seen. Anyway, yeah, it's just from playing a bunch. If you want to make a lot of money quickly, go goose hunting. You can really do quite well at that. So, if we find them all, we'll have killed $4 out of this spot. It's not bad. Is piebald mallard rare? There's not really a rare mallard, actually. Yeah, I mean, even, like, the melanistics aren't that rare. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's just kind of how it is. So this is the second 85 to 100 that we shot, and we only hit him once, so there's no way that it was the same one. Then we killed this one running away. He's right there. Easiest time to hunt other than axis deer? What actually is easy right now? I mean, the ibex, probably. Bathides ibex, specifically. There's just quite a lot of them. So trying to figure out, based on the hunting pressure, like where were those other 2 standing? There should be 2 spots of blood somewhere like down in the front here. Thing is, it's just like no tracks. I thought they were more like right here. It's gonna be really tough to find bucks that were not hit well, that were shot at 300 meters, if there's no tracks. About the only thing we can do is like follow some of these and assume they ran the same way. We'll do that for a bit and like see if we stumble upon any tracks or any dead deer. The thing is, they don't have to run that far, or they won't run that far. Like, poorly hit whitetail with the M1, they probably only go a few hundred meters, but we have to end up within, you know, 30 of them to see them. And I don't know if I like our chances. Tandem, thanks for the super chat. What time do dead animals despawn? If you shoot an animal and don't claim it, to my knowledge, like when you open the game next time, that animal is like back alive again. There was a time where that wasn't the case, like they just disappeared essentially. Once you ended the game, they were gone forever, and they got a new animal to replace it. But I think it's back to working like the old way, where if you end the game, there's a new one, a new version of the same animal. I should say it that way, otherwise that's not gonna make sense. The best map for rare animals? Parquet is probably still the best for rares. Rare access to your just not rare, basically. And you'll see a good number of rare water buffalo, rare black buck. Mule deer have always been pretty common to find rares. I would say parquet. Well, I don't know. I don't know where those two were. That's quite unfortunate, but 1509. We're gonna have to get lucky and get a late zone. Let's try down here in Chile real quick. See what's going on. Opinion on the new Great One rack? I really like it. I think that's like, if I do another Great One grind, it would be because of that rack. Like, that's the one I'd want to get. Who knows if I could get that lucky, but that would be why I do it again. Let's check here too. See what's going on. Our dark antelope rare? Dark black buck? They're like an uncommon. Where can you find rare animals at? It's anywhere. It's entirely random. Like, anywhere that you find any animals at all, there could be rares there. It's all just complete luck. Okay. I'm pretty well convinced that we're not having whitetail at a couple of these places. So, let's, I think, go down here. And we'll just kind of wander around. I'm not too worried if we're finding, like, whitetails or, you know, anything specifically. Just whatever we can find. We'll hunt for about 10 minutes here. This is actually a spot I haven't come back to much, but it's where we killed the piebald diamond whitetail. He was right down there. Shot at least, I think, 2 other piebalds over on that end. It's been a good spot. Where are these ducks? Oh. That one could be. Get his friend for respawns as well. They both landed in the water, so we'll just take a moment to scan around. Ooh, that one's not going to float. Never mind. Might as well go over and get him. What rifle ammo to use in the drilling gun? It's the 9.3 by 74R. It's honestly a pretty solid caliber. Hello. Good for at least the medium-sized game. It's a little weak on, like, lions and stuff. How about them Cowboys? Beating the Vikings? What's the deal with that? The Vikings were supposed to be like a fringe playoff team, and all of a sudden they're just like taking down the #1 team in their own division and can't beat... What was his nickname? The Red Rifle, I believe? I don't know what the deal is. It's quite unfortunate. Is a bald goose rare? Yeah, the bald leucistics are, I believe, the most rare for geese. Melanistic is up there as well. I'm not sure. It could be the melanistic's more rare. They're pretty much in the same rarity, though. I did not realize how far we had to run to get this duck. It's a tragedy, really. What's the best gun for deer hunting? I think the M1, because of, like, the fact that it's semi-automatic. You can get those super quick follow-up shots and either you know, if you miss, you can get a quick follow-up before they even run off, or even if you do, like, you know, make your first shot, if there's others in the same herd or whatever, you can just get like another shot off at one of them. Wouldn't have minded getting that bigger male rabbit, but won't be too worried about getting that one. I was putting up Christmas lights. It's that time of year. It's the time of year to start doing that. I think I'm going to do it day after Thanksgiving, but then again, I'm going to be getting ready for hunting, so I don't know. I thought that might have been a brown hybrid laying there. We'll get our bunny and then fast travel back across for the other duck. How do you get that reload animation? A lot of people ask about that. That is just in perks here under handguns. Lightning hands, I think you need all three. It's just decreasing reload time, and it does give you like certain different animations. I think if you don't have any of those, with the 10 gauge, you reload like one shell at a time. But if you have at least all, like maybe all three, it might only be two, I don't know what you need. You'll put one shell in and then the other two like stacked on top of each other in your hand. You do in just like one motion, which is kind of cool. I like that. Is this super shallow or what's going on there? I guess it is. Okay. Is albino harlequin duck rare? They're not super rare, but pretty rare. That's a fairly good sized mallard. So yeah, we'll just go up to the end here, see what's going on. That's where we shot the level 5 moose troll recently, and shot a piebald coyote down there once. I don't really know what is going to be going on right now, like at this time of day, so I think it'll be fun to run out there and see. Tyrone, thanks for the super chat, man. How long will the stream be going on for? Only saw that you were streaming now. Like 7 more minutes. We're pretty much at the end here. Get lights for your windows this year? Is that specifically aimed at me, or is that for everybody? Small male. Not even a male, actually. Don't know why I said that. How do you get the 10 gauge? That is a part of the Smoke and Barrels weapon pack as well. Mentioned that one a lot today. For all the stuff. Hunter Classic money tips? Missions. One word. Basically, there's certain missions that are going to require, like, a weapon that you won't have. So, like, I want to say mule deer missions are, like, on the top of the list, like, if you just click on missions. So, I would go through all the mule deer missions until they say, use a weapon that, you know, that you don't have. And then go to whitetail missions, do the same thing till you get to a point where you got to use a weapon you don't have. And do that for, like, as many species as you can. You'll earn a ton of GM along the way. You'll be able to buy some of those weapons that you need. And this one... Wait. Oh, I thought I missed. Yikes. Anyway. If you do enough of those mission packs, you'll likely get to a point where, like, only... Or you can get a certain weapon that's going to do several of those missions and get through even more by, you know, purchasing one of them. So that's probably how I would do it. That was for me. I do need to do that. I don't know if I'm probably going to go to the store once yet before rifle season, so get them there, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Is the muzzleloader in the Smoke and Barrels pack? It is. I think that's probably why it's named that way, but yeah, it's the muzzleloader, the M1, and the 10 gauge. Got some high estimate duckies here for the low weights. There's no way they can be diamond. They got to be 1 to 2 kg as far as I know. When is the stream ending? Literally in like 5 minutes. About to play some Hunter Classic. I'm looking forward to this week's Classic video. It's going to be, I think, a little turkey hunt with the new shotgun. Turkey Day turkey hunt. Should be a good time. What's the next map going to be? I have as much or as little information as all of you guys, but a lot of people are of the opinion, including this black bear that wanted to take a bath, that it's going to be New Zealand, and I think that would be pretty interesting. I think there's good potential for that to be a very unique map. 21 to 24, another 21 to 24. See, this has me thinking, because like I said, I killed that one piebald coyote here just once randomly, like a one-off thing. Never really shot any other coyotes here. There's the zone right there. I'm sure they're not far ahead of us then. We'll click a couple of these disturb edges and see what's going on. Come in. Come in. Come in. Okay. That's good enough to convince me. Name a few things you would have improved or added in the game. Well, I talked about it earlier. I think they should remove the level system and do age instead. Things that would add... Man, I don't know, more weapons, or maybe like Hunting Sim 2's weapon system. We're gonna fast travel here and see if we can clutch like some random kill. I don't know where. Let's just see what's going on in Belmont, like at the old starting lodge. But yeah, Hunting Sim 2 basically has like, to describe it in a way that's gonna make sense for pretty much everybody, it's got like the weapon, but the weapon has no caliber till you choose it, and you can have like the body of any of the weapons in most of the different calibers, and I think that's a pretty good way to do it. Do you think they'll ever add cryptid creatures to Call of the Wild? You never know. Maybe. I don't really see them going like in that direction, but I am not, you know, in the meetings and stuff with the people making the game, so I don't know. Don't know where we hit that, but it didn't seem to enjoy it too much. If I reset my account, will I keep the animals in the trophy lodge? As far as I know, you will, but I'm not sure if they've changed that. I know, like, when I reset my account for the beginner series, which, you know, I still kept my main save file. I just made, like, a copy of that. When I went into the trophy lodge, like, on the fresh account, all my old, like, my main account trophies were there. So they might still be there. I can't promise they haven't changed it though. Peter, thanks for the super chat, man. Starting my Great One grind. Any good tips? Man, just, you know, it seems like the whitetail zones are at least in slightly different locations than they used to be. So I would just say, like, go all around your map. I would do drink zones. Go like to any body of water you can find and just check and see if you can find any zones. I'd start with that, like, locate all your zones, and then just keep going back to them, shoot all your bucks, and kind of rinse and repeat. So that little level 3 blacktail is likely to be our last kill here. The only thing you missed, David, was a little albino, I think level 2 blacktail, which I also messed up, because I swear I read 330 meters on the rangefinder, but I guess it was 230. So I shot him straight through the vertebrae, but I've got I think he was just a gold level 3 one anyways, so I wasn't even too worried. Oof. See now? How do we stay? Do we go and track down this max weight blacktail? It's probably a 4, but like, I want to know. I can't just not know. I'd be fine with seeing it and not killing it. Just want to know what he is. Let's see how long it takes. We could go 45 seconds here and see him and know what he is. We could go like 20 minutes. I don't want this to be the second coming of the warthog from Virunga. Some of you will know exactly what I'm referring to with just those words there. But, I mean, if we're going this way, he should get into the open. We'll see him. I believe. Ooh. He turns as soon as I say that. We'll see him. I believe. What's your outfit? It's from the... I think it's like just a free update thing. It's the Remy Warren outfit, they call it. They have like some sort of partnership deal going on there. New reserve thoughts? I'm looking forward to seeing like what it is and you know what's going to be there. I think with everybody saying it's going to be New Zealand from like all the clues and everything that's happened, I think it's got potential to be a very unique map, so I'm excited about seeing what that is. Hello. Blacktail. It opens up here. Can we see him? Yep, he's a 4. As expected. Hit him. I don't know if we hit him well. Had like a tiny window because that dropped down there. He's not dying. It'd be nice to get him for the respawn. He'll die from that, so we'll go and claim him, and that is going to be the last kill of this stream then. Should they add snow geese and blue geese in Call of the Wild? I mean, I think any new species, new content in general being added to the game is a good thing, so by that logic, then yes. What's up, Lucky? Gonna be here for a second so I can prove I'm a loyal mod? Yes. And somebody asked, Eli asked about merch. Kyla's got the link there in the chat. Estimated drop date for the new map? I'm gonna go off the fact that the second map of the year last year was December 10th, I believe it was released. So somewhere in that general area, you know, mid-December. That's my guess. Can you tell me if dark pronghorn are rare? They're just an uncommon. Just like a fur variation. How do you change tracking colors to red? If you go into your system game, right here you can do active track / clue color. Hello. What do you think you're doing? Get out of here. No. Stop it. Didn't even hit it, by the way. Stop. It's bad. I don't like it. Rock Dude, thanks for the super chat, man. How do you mark an animal while scope in? So that is a skill. Let me show you that super quick. In your skills, go to Ambusher. Top of tier 2 here, sight spotting. It is, in my mind, like one of the absolute like necessities for skills and perks. I'd get it as early as possible, like starting out. It just allows you to make better shots. Because if you're spotting an animal with your scope, and it's in any kind of brush, you can see that outline, you can see where you have to aim, and you don't have to try to rush it like before the outline goes away from your spotting with binoculars and that kind of stuff. But anyway, a little bit of a, actually 2 bonus kills from this stream, but that is going to do it. So as always, guys, thanks for hanging out, thanks for all the support, and I will hopefully see you in tomorrow's video. I just realized it's not going to be the IRL video because that video just came out yesterday on Meethners, so it's probably going to be like next Saturday. I don't know when that's going to come out on my channel because Thursday I already have plans. Anyway, I'll see you in whatever tomorrow's video is. Bye!